Hi, I hope you're all doing really well. It's nice to see you again. I promise that I am going to make this more of a regular thing, but if you're new, welcome. My name is Lauren, or welcome back if you've been on my channel for a long time. Today, we have an H&M haul, and I know it's been a minute since my last one, but I'm going to be sharing with you some really nice pieces that are going to transition you from winter into the spring season. I'll have everything linked in the description box down below. I include all the sizes that I pick everything up in and have my sizing details in the description box as well. And if you are new or you just haven't already, well, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button and turn the notification bell on. I have more videos coming your way, I promise. I'll give you a hint. But anyways, hit that subscribe button and turn the notification bell on because you won't want to miss it. Now, before we jump straight into it, and I promise we're getting there, but I would really appreciate it if you'd either leave me a comment down below or send me a direct message over on Instagram. You can find me at The Flightalista. But what are you shopping for right now? Help a girl out. Let me know what it is you're on the hunt for. That way I can better serve you. We're gonna start things off with this really gorgeous ribbed effect cardigan. I immediately added it to my cart when I spotted it on H&M's website. It has some really stunning design details, and I'm not like a massive cardigan lover. Not a big fan of the grandpa style cardigans, which were very much on trend for the fall and winter season. So this one is a lot more up my street because I think it has some stunning feminine details. And I think you could wear it casually or you could dress it up. So I love the ribbing effect. It's super stretchy. It's fairly form-fitted as well. The buttons contrast so beautifully against, it's kind of like an off-white creamy color, and I just love the contrast. It does have a V-neck, but it doesn't plunge down too far because personally I intend on wearing this piece as a top, which you'll see how I styled it up in the try-on clip. It's a little bit edgy, but definitely kind of how I plan on wearing it. And then the buttons don't come completely down at the front of it. So it does kind of flare out a little bit. And then the material is just a little bit more streamlined at the bottom. They didn't carry the ribbing effect down. And I just think it's a really gorgeous, weighty piece, which will take you really nicely from winter into the spring season. Next up, we have another knitwear piece. And I know that we're transitioning into the spring season, but at least where I live, spring can actually be quite chilly here. I wouldn't necessarily need a jacket with this piece, but I could wear sweaters for the majority of the year. And of course, it's the color that really drew me into this one. I love my light neutrals. It's not quite gray, but it's not quite cream either. So I thought it was a really interesting color, whereas what I'm wearing is definitely more of a cream piece. It has a nice ribbing effect running through it. It is a merino wool blend, so it's definitely kind of more of a premium piece from H&M, but I did want to point out, despite the high wool content, it's not that itchy, and I have a very strong wool sensitivity, so I'm very impressed with how they have done this particular piece. I like the V-neck at the front. I think that's a nice kind of flattering neckline. You can show off some of your nice jewelry, especially when the temperatures start to rise. It dips down a little bit in the back, and it's not too long, so you could tuck it into a pair of jeans. I think that would look really cute with a pair of ankle booties, or I think you could style it up with either a mini or a midi style skirt. You know I love my skirts, and I believe this one was actually styled up with the previous knit that I just shared with you, and I really love the look of it. I do have a cream faux leather skirt from Aritzia in my wardrobe. That one was a lot more expensive than this one, so this is a much more affordable option, which is why I wanted to share it with you. It also has a really nice texture to it, and I'm always going on about how I like injecting textures and elements of interest into my outfits. So you can see it's almost kind of like a pebbled leather effect, which I think is gorgeous. I also love the fact that they covered the button in the same material. I think it just makes it look a little bit more elegant and streamlined and just easier to style in general. It has nice pockets at the front here, belt loops, so you can add a belt if you would like. I did want to point out that the skirt is not super A-line. So I have hips. These hips certainly do not lie, and my other skirt definitely allows a little bit more movement for the hip area, whereas this one I feel a little bit more restricted, and the skirt does ride up because it is a little bit snug through the hip area. So if you have hips like I do, then I would recommend going up a size. I grabbed a US 2, so it does fit me perfectly through the waist, But yeah, I feel like it's a bit snug on the hips, so I just wanted to point that out. So this is what I meant earlier when I asked what you're shopping for. Are you still buying loungewear? Are you wanting dressier outfits? Are you going out? Are you able to socialize? Are you going to work? I just want to know what you're looking for so I can just do better, is how I'll put it. So for me, obviously, I am working on accumulating some loungewear and just developing an appreciation for it. I've mentioned so many times I don't love loungewear because I'm not that casual, but this set is so cozy and I absolutely love it, so I wanted to share it with you. So first up are these really cozy shorts. I love them. They come up really high rise. They kind of look like the Skims shorts, but like at a fraction of the price. So they have an elasticated waistband. They offer nice coverage on the booty, so you're not gonna flash anyone. And then I also picked up this little hoodie to pair with it. So you do need to pick up the pieces separately. It has, of course, a little hood detail and then some functioning kind of drawstring ties here. A nice oversized fit. It is so cozy. I love lounging around in this set. I wouldn't wear it out of the house, but I do think it's super cute and I just love popping it on after I've come out of the shower or when I wake up in the morning. So I do have a couple more loungewear pieces to share with you, so let me know if this is what you're shopping for. This was another set that I thought was just absolutely gorgeous. I love the color. It's kind of like a dark oatmeal, kind of like biscuit, light brown shade. Really gorgeous to take from winter into the spring season. So the top feels so nice on the body. It has a really great weight to it, a ribbing effect running through it, nice and stretchy as well. I would say it also has like an oversized fit. So it has a V neckline and then it has slits up the side. This piece looks so much more high-end and expensive than the price. Now with the pants, I mean, equally as stunning, just not petite friendly. I am 5'3" and these are way too long on me. I think if you're 5'5", 5'6", you're going to absolutely love these. But if you're a little bit more petite, like I am, you're definitely going to want to hem these. So I did want to point that out. But they fit really nice on the waist. They come up really high rise. They have the same ribbing effect and just the quality is super high end. I'm very, very impressed with this set. Very sad that it doesn't fit me. And it's meant for taller ladies, but if you have been looking for a really gorgeous loungewear set that's not going to break the bank, but just makes you feel good, especially working from home or on the weekend, where you want to feel cozy but look chic at the same time, then this is definitely the set for you. And it's made out of 65% recycled polyester, so it's from H&M's Conscious range, which I absolutely love. Next up is a trend that I'm really struggling to get on board with until I spotted this piece from H&M, and it is the sweater vest trend. I would love to know how you feel about it. I just don't think it is very me, perhaps because it kind of gives me like grandpa cardigan vibes, but in a sweater vest form. But I saw this one from H&M. It's in a really nice kind of beige color. And then I kind of had a vision for how I thought I could style it, which you'll see in the try-on clip. That does kind of reflect my personal style, and maybe it'll help give you some inspiration as well in case it's a trend that you're wanting to take part in, but you're just wondering how you can style it and make it work. So this is from their Divided line, which definitely makes it an affordable piece. It's a sweater vest dress, which is probably why I like it, because I really don't envision myself wearing a sweater vest with a pair of pants or a skirt. I don't think I can do it. But it comes to a nice length on me. It's almost a little bit long, so I did incorporate a belt. That belt is old. It's from ASOS, so I'll try and link something different in the description box down below. And then this is the top that I decided to try out and style with it. So on H&M's website, they had it with a blouse, and blouses just are not really me, I think, because they remind me of my work uniform, and so I kind of stay clear of them on my time off. This top has a ribbing effect running through it. The material is soft and it feels really nice on the body. It's also quite form-fitted through the sleeve and then through the body part of the top as well. It's not super long in length, but it would just kind of meet your jeans. So it's not too cropped, but not a lot of excess material like you would see in some of the blouses, especially when they style them with oversized blouses. I don't care for all that extra material at the bottom. It also has a button-up detail at the front here. It doesn't completely unbutton, so you do need to pull it over top of your head, and then a nice little subtle collar. And I don't know, I think it looked really cute styled with the sweater vest dress. I did unbutton it quite far down, and I'd love to know your thoughts on it, but I think for me, it's a fun way that I feel comfortable and really kind of meets my personal style in terms of taking part in the sweater vest trend for the upcoming spring 2021 season. I can't quite remember whether I asked you here on YouTube or if it was over on my Instagram with regards to where you buy your pajamas. So I kind of struggle with that a little bit, but I spotted this set on H&M's website. I thought it was super cute, and you always kind of need new kind of pajamas. I like to spruce things up, especially this time of year. So again, the ribbing effect, it's very big this season. It's practically on everything. So this one has a nice ribbing effect running through it. Some really kind of feminine details. So it's like ruffled at the bottom of the sleeve here. It has a really gorgeous kind of mother of pearl button down detail at the front here, though I don't know, they are. It's a functioning button, so that's fantastic. I love that. I did pull it over the top of my head, but I like that it has that functionality. Yes. You know I don't like pulling things over top of my head. And then it has the ruffle hem at the bottom. And then these are the cute little matching shorts. I think this set does come in at least one other color. Look at the ruffle on the bottom, so cute. A nice elasticated waistband. I picked it up in a size extra small, and I think it fits absolutely perfectly. Definitely true to size. I think it's nice. It's like a dressy little pajama set, but super nice and cozy. And I don't know, my arms sometimes get cold, so I like having the option of a long sleeve. Next up, we have a piece that I consider to be an essential for your spring wardrobe, and it's a really gorgeous coat. Do I need another jacket? No, I certainly do not, but this one I thought was such a unique color. It's not quite camel, but it's not quite blush. It's kind of somewhere in between, and I thought it was the perfect kind of piece to spruce up and refresh your spring wardrobe. And especially if you do live in a cooler climate, then you'll want a gorgeous jacket like this one. Now, it's not lined, so I did want to point that out. Not quite as heavy as some of the other wool coats that I have in my collection, but it is a real wool coat, and it's from H&M's premium collection. I love looking at their premium collection, and I've mentioned that so many times here on my channel because I think they come out with some stunning high quality pieces at affordable prices. This jacket would be easily $219 or $279 from Zara, but it's well under $200 from H&M. And I know that seems expensive, but trust me, their jackets are so worth it. So at the front here, it has two pockets. They do need to be unstitched, if that makes sense. So you just need like a little stitch ripper, but they do kind of do that for structure, but they will be functioning pockets once you open them up. It has a really gorgeous button detail at the front, so just a single button here, and then a really nice slit detail on either side. It is more of an oversized fit. I would have preferred to have grabbed this in an extra small, but it was sold out, so I grabbed it in the size small. So it definitely does look a little bit oversized on me, but great for kind of layering up if you're wanting to start wearing this piece right now. And then you can kind of shed the layers, but still have this gorgeous coat on as we move into the warmer months. Now, I appreciate that these boots may not be everyone's cup of tea, but I seriously put in a notification to be notified when they would be restocked. That's how bad I wanted to get my hands on these boots. They are above and beyond what I was expecting. I was a little bit skeptical because they're a little bit out there, but I think they're so incredibly flattering on. And if you've watched my previous shoe collection videos, I do have a few of those because I have quite the collection, and I will be doing one for the upcoming spring and summer season. But most of my boots are a heeled style boot. And like, where am I wearing those right now? They're not super practical for the COVID wardrobe, but these with a nice platform, I think I could wear really casually, or I could kind of like edge them up and dress them up with a pair of like faux leather leggings, or kind of like a coated pair of denim and like a really kind of cool top. So I think they could really go either way. I do live in a chilly climate, so I think I'm gonna get a lot of wear out of these. These were under 40 Canadian dollars, so they are in a faux leather. I grabbed them in the size US 8. I think they fit true to size, and I personally love them. I think they're really cool and a fun way to kind of experiment with this trend, and I think you'll be very pleasantly surprised at how flattering they do look on the foot. So I would love to know what it is that you're shopping for the upcoming spring season. Make sure you leave me a comment in the description box down below. If there's any videos you want me to film, I always appreciate your suggestions. I welcome them. You can also DM me over on Instagram. You can find me at The Flightalista and just come hang out because I'm on there every single day. What was your favorite item that I shared with you in today's video? I would love to know. And thank you so much for watching and hanging out with me today. Subscribe and turn that notification bell on if you haven't already, because we will be having a Zara, an Abercrombie, and a denim video coming your way very soon. You're not going to want to miss it. So I really appreciate you taking the time. I hope you're doing well and looking after yourself and taking care. And I cannot wait to see you back here in my next one. Bye.